Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are on another fairy tale from the 1800s, I should say. And this one's called The Paddo. A poor widow was one day baking bannocks, and she sent her daughter with a dish to the well to bring water. The daughter went, and better went, till she came to the well, but it was dry, and she could not reach the water. Now, what did she do? What she did not know, of course, for she could not go back to her mother without water. So she sat down by the side of the well and fell a greeting. A Paddo then came, loup, loup, louping out of the well, and said, "What for you greeting, hinny?" "I cannot reach the water," she said. "But," said the Paddo, "if you'll be my wife, I'll give you plenty of water." And the girl, not thinking that the poor beast could mean anything serious, of course, said she would be his wife for the sake of getting the water. So she got the water in her dish and went away, on her way to home to her mother, and thought no more about the Paddo, till that night, when just as she and her mother were about to go to their beds, something came to the door, and when they listened, they heard this song. "Open the door, my hinny, my heart. Open the door, my own darling. Remember the promise that you and I made down in the meadow where we two met." Says the mother to the daughter, "What noise is that at the door?" "Hout," says the daughter, "it's nothing but a filthy Paddo." "Open the door," says the mother, to the poor Haddo. So the daughter opened the door, and the Paddo came, loup, loup, louping in, and sat down by the ingleside. And then he sings, "Oh, give me my supper, my hinny, my heart. Oh, give me my supper, my own darling. Remember the promise that you and I made down in the meadow where we two meet." "Hout," says the daughter, "what I give her for filthy Paddo this supper." "Oh, eh," says the mother, "give the poor Paddo his supper." So the Paddo got his supper, and after that he sings again. "Oh, put me to bed, my hinny, my heart. Oh, put me to bed, my own darling. Remember the promise that you and I made down in the meadow where we were to meet." "Hout," says the daughter, "would I put a filthy Paddo to bed?" "Oh, eh," says the mother, "put the poor Paddo to bed." And so the daughter put the Paddo to bed, and then the Paddo sings, "Oh, give me your kiss, my hinny, my heart. Oh, give me your kiss, my own darling. Remember the promise that you and I made down in the meadow where we two meet." "Hout," says the daughter, "would I give a filthy Paddo my kiss?" "Oh, aye," says the mother, "give the poor Paddo your kiss." And so the daughter gave the Paddo a kiss, and then the Paddo sings, "Oh, cuddle my back, my hinny, my heart. Oh, cuddle my back, my own darling. Remember the promise that you and I made down in the meadow where we two met." "Hout," says the daughter, "would I cuddle the back of a filthy Paddo?" "Oh, aye," says the mother, "cuddle the poor Paddo's back." And so, of course, the daughter cuddled the Paddo's back. And then the Paddo sings again. "Now fetch me an axe, my hinny, my heart. Now fetch me an axe, my own darling. Remember the promise that you and I made down in the meadow where we two met." The daughter wasn't long in fetching the axe, and the Paddo sings, "Now chop off my head, my hinny, my heart. Chop off my head, my own darling. Remember the promise that you and I made down in the meadow where we two met." Well, the daughter chopped off his head, and no sooner was that done, then he started up, the bonniest young prince in the world, and the two lived happy all the rest of their days. So you see. And that's the story of the Paddo. Thank you for listening, and many blessings.